Okay guys, let's continue learning about adding three-digit numbers within 1,000 using our concrete models like our place value and relating it to the written method. Alright, so yesterday our essential question was, how do I regroup in the tens place, and when do I know when to regroup in the tens place? Alright, so your practice was on your own. We completed number 4 together, so let's check your work from yesterday. I'm going to make mine a little larger so you guys can see it. Alright, I have 764 plus 153. Start with your ones. 4 plus 3 equals 7. Alright, do I need to regroup? No. So now I add in my tens place. 6 plus 5 is 11. That's 11 tens. So 11 tens is one group of 100 and one group of 10. Now I can add my hundreds. 1 plus 7 equals 8. 8 plus one more equals 9. My answer is 917. Number 6, 372 plus 185. Start with my ones column. 2 plus 5 is 7. Do I need to regroup? No. 7 plus 8. All right, you should have found that that was 15. 15 tens is 100 and 5 ones. Now we add our hundreds. 1 plus 3 is 4, and 4 plus one more makes 5. 557. Check your work. All right, number 7. 224 plus 157. Start with your ones. 4 plus 7 equals 11. 11 is 110 and 1 1. Now we add in our tens column. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 5 is 8. So I have 8 here. All right, do I need to regroup? No, I do not. So my hundreds is 2 plus 1 equals 3. All right, number 8. 314 plus 435. Start with my ones column. 4 plus 5 equals 9. Do I need to regroup? No. So I can leave it alone. 1 plus 3 is 4. Do I need to regroup? No. So our hundreds, 3 plus 4 is 7. My answer is 749. And number 9, 753 plus 152. Start in your ones column. 3 plus 2 equals 5. Do I need to regroup? No. 5 plus 5 is 10. All right, so that is 10 tens. That's one group of 100 and 0 tens now. Now I can add in my hundreds column. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 plus 1 more is 9. My answer is 905. All right. Let's check your problems at the bottom. Go down to number 11. You are to rewrite the problems vertically. That means up and down. All right, you can, if you want to, divide them. So you have your hundreds, tens, and ones divided correctly. That's why it's important to line them up. Then you can add. Number 11, 760 plus 178. Start with your ones. 0 plus 8 is 8. 6 plus 7 is 13. That is one group of 100 and 3 tens. Now add your hundreds. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. Your answer is 938. Number 12, 216 plus 346. All right, start with your ones. 6 plus 6 is 12. All right, we have to regroup. That's 1 10, 2 ones. Add your tens. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 4 is 6. All right, do we need to regroup again? No. So now we add our hundreds. 2 plus 3 equals 5. Our answer is 562. And number 13. Okay, look at your ones place. 3 plus 5 equals 8. Do we need to regroup? No. So let's move over to the tens place. 2 plus 8 equals 10. All right, that's 10 tens. 10 tens is one group of 100 and 0 ones. Now I can add my hundreds place. 1 plus 4 equals 5. 5 plus 2 equals 7. My answer is 708. 708. Okay. Turn it over. All right, yesterday you watched Math on the Spot to do number 14. It says, these show the pieces of fruit sold. How many pieces of fruit did Mr. Olson sell? So we're looking at Mr. Olson. Which box shows what Mr. Olson sold? The yellow box. All right, so we should have 257 plus 281. Now, that will tell us how many pieces he sold all together. So let's start at our ones. 7 plus 1 equals 8. 5 plus 8 is 13. That's 13 groups of 10. That's 100 and 3 groups of 10, 13. All right, now add our hundreds place. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. Our answer is 538 pieces of fruit. Now it says go deeper. It wants to know who sold more pieces of fruit. Okay, so to know that, we have to know how many Mr. Lee sold. All right, so what problem would we solve to find out how many Mr. Lee sold? 314 plus 299. So let's add. 4 plus 9 equals 13. 13 is 1 10 and 3 ones. Now go to your tens column. 1 plus 1 equals 2. 2 plus 9 equals what, guys? 11. We've never had this happen before. 11. So how are we going to do that? 11 tens is what? 100 and 110. Look at there, we had to regroup twice. Now, 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 5. I'm sorry, 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. Ms. Byers will get it right in just a minute. 613. All right, now, who sold more pieces of fruit? Is it Mr. Olson or Mr. Lee? Mr. Lee. All right, the next problem says how many more? You have not learned how to do that yet. We have not learned the skill of subtracting that way yet. So as soon as we learn it, we can come back to a problem like that. All right, think smarter. At the City Park Theater, 152 people watched the morning play. Another 167 watched the afternoon play. How many people watched the two plays? Fill in the bubble next to each true sentence about how to solve the problem. All right, guys, what question are we answering? All right, how many in all? We're adding, so how many people watched the two plays? All right, so what's our two numbers? 152 and 167. So let's set it up. And then let's look at the problems that we have. All right, the first one says you need to regroup the tens as 1 10 and 9 ones. The next one says you need to regroup the tens as 100 and 110. You need to add 2 ones plus 7 ones. You need to add 100 plus 100 plus 100. All right, so let's look at Miss Spire's problem. All right, first thing we need to do is add what? 2 ones plus 7 ones, and we're going to get what? 9 ones. So we can bubble in. We add 2 ones plus 7 ones. That's the first step we do. Now, we go to the tens column. We have 5 tens plus 6 tens. What does that give us? 11 tens. When we regroup, it's no longer 11 tens, it's what? This is 101 10. So you need to regroup the tens as 100 and 110. All right, and then in the hundreds place, we're going to add 1 plus 1 plus 1 is going to give us 3. All right, the answer is 319. So we are going to add 100 plus 100 plus 100. Okay. Now, on the next page, it says Practice and Homework Lesson 6.4. All right, this page is practice for you. If you need to practice some more, this page is for you to practice on. The back side is the same way except for number 6. We have not practiced this yet. Okay, we're going to start that soon. So you can cross out number 6 if you decide to do this page as practice. You are not ready for number 6. Everything else you're ready for. All right, so that's your extra practice. If you want to upload and let Miss Spires check your work, that's perfectly fine. I don't mind helping you check it at all. All right, turn to the next page. Lesson 6.5. This is our lesson for today. All right, we're going to focus on regrouping your ones place and your tens place. Our essential question is at the top. How do you know when to regroup in addition? So anytime you add, how will you know when you should regroup? Okay. Now look on your page. We have some pretty simple problems here. These are some mental math problems. These are some you should quickly be able to pick up and add because you are adding tens and hundreds. All right, so it's a little bit easier to do these. So let's look at the first one. All right, 40 plus 20. How could I add that quickly? All right, it's like counting by 10 two more times. So 40, 50, 60. All right, 200 plus 700. How could we figure it out? All right, you could count on by hundreds. What if we just quickly went down the hundreds? What's 2 plus 7? 9. All right, quickly do these. Okay. What would your answer be? 0 plus 0 is 0. 7 plus 3 is 10. It's 100. All right, right here. 500 plus 300. All right, 5 plus 3 is 8. 800. All right, the next one, we're adding 3 numbers. Choose the numbers that would be the easiest to put together. So here we have 10 plus 30 plus 40. What 2 numbers would you add together first to make this easier to add? All right, I would add 10 plus 30. What does that give you? 40. Now what's 40 plus 40? 80. All right. What about here? 100 plus 400. That gives us what? 500. Now what would be 500 plus 200? 500, 600, 700. Adding 2. All right, here we have 50 already. Let's make 50. 40 plus 10 is 50. So what's 50 plus 50? 100. And then we have 600 plus 300. Like counting by 100 3 times. So 600, 700, 800, 900. All right, so sometimes using your mental math will help you when solving problems. All right, turn the page over. All right, let's look at the model and draw. Sometimes you will regroup more than once in addition problems. All right, we have 259 plus 476. All right, here, 9 plus 6, well, that makes 15. 15 is 1 10 and 5 ones. Then I have to add again. I have 1 plus 5 plus 7. When I add 1 plus 5 plus 7, I get 13 tens. 13 tens is 1 group of 100 and 3 tens. So then I add my hundreds. 1 plus 2 plus 4. So 1 plus 2 is 3, and 3 plus 4 is 7. That makes my answer 735. All right, we're going to try some. All right, number 1. 184 plus 329. What's 4 plus 9? 4 plus 9 is 13. Remember, 13 is 1 10 and 3 ones. Now, I add my tens. 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 plus 2 more makes 11. 11 tens is one group of 100 and one group of 10. Now I add my hundreds column. 100 plus one more is 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. My answer is 513. Number 2. 546 plus 278. Start in your ones. 6 plus 8 equals 14. That's 110, 4 ones. Now do your tens. 1 plus 4 equals 5. 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 tens is one group of hundreds and 2 tens. Now I add my hundreds. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. 824. Number 3. 327 plus 353. 7 plus 3 equals 10. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 3 plus 5 equals 8. All right, do we need to regroup again? No. So 3 plus 3 equals 6. 680. All right, try number 4. Pause the video. When you're ready, we'll check it together. Okay, 234 plus 152. 4 plus 2 is 6. No regrouping needed. 3 plus 5 is 8. No regrouping needed. And 2 plus 1 is 3. No regrouping needed. All right, I want you to pause the video, do 5 and 6, and let's check them together. Okay, let's check your work. 375 plus 272. 5 plus 2 is 7. You do not need to regroup there. 7 plus 7 is 14. That's 14 tens. One group of 100, 4 tens. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. 647. Number 6, 189 plus 623. 9 plus 3 is 12. 1 10 and 2 ones. 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. 11 tens is 100. 110. In your hundreds, 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 6 is 8. 812. Check your work. All right, time for your practice today. on your practice today, you're going to do on your own. You're going to practice 7 through 15. Number 16. Miko wrote these problems. What are the missing digits? So they give you the answer here. What did you add to get this? So you did some regrouping somewhere. It's a little tricky. All right, so if you can't figure this out, go on ahead and watch the math on the spot that's linked to the video. You can try it. If you're having trouble with it, go on ahead and watch the video. You're only going to do this page, 417, today, and then we'll go over it on Monday. Do your best.